Success is not a mystery, it's a formula. And that formula begins the moment you open your eyes. I used to wake up tired, unmotivated, and unsure of where my day, or my life, was going. My goals were blurry, my habits reactive, and my results mediocre at best. Until one day I discovered a powerful idea. Every great achievement starts before the world is even awake. This isn't just a morning routine. It's a blueprint for mental mastery, discipline, and success. What I'm about to share transformed not just how I start my day, but how I live my life. This is the exact formula that elevated my mindset, multiplied my productivity, and aligned me with a purpose so powerful it pulled me out of bed with fire in my spirit. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or like greatness is calling you but you can't quite reach it, then listen closely. Because the way you start your morning can either build your destiny or bury your dreams. Let's begin. When a man rises from his bed without a clear aim, he drifts. His thoughts are scattered, his energy diffused, and his steps uncertain. He is like a ship without a rudder, moving but in no specific direction. The vast majority of people live their lives this way, waking each day with no greater plan than to survive it. But those who shape history, those who command success rather than hope for it, begin their days with intention, with fire, with purpose. Purpose is the compass of the mind. It gives order to thought, discipline to action, and power to every decision. When I began my transformation, the first and most vital change I made was this. I would no longer wake up as a servant to the day. I would wake as its master. That shift begins with a single habit, waking with your definite chief aim firmly in mind. The moment your eyes open, before the world lays claim to your attention, you must seize your own mind. This is the golden hour when the subconscious is still open, impressionable, and waiting for direction. It is in this early state, before the news, the emails, the demands of others, that you plant the seed of purpose deep into the fertile soil of your consciousness. Do not simply remember your purpose. Claim it, speak it, feel it. There must be no ambiguity, no half-hearted desire. The mind responds only to that which is definite. Vague hopes produce vague results, but a definite purpose, burning alive and committed, acts like a magnet, pulling the circumstances, people, and ideas you need into your orbit. In my old life, I woke with no target. I would glance at my phone, stumble through routines, react to problems, and hope something worthwhile might happen. Nothing did. Because I had not declared what I wanted. I was not in command of my thoughts, and so I was not in command of my life. But the morning I began waking with a definite purpose, everything changed. I wrote it on paper. I memorized it. I stated it aloud before the sun rose. I saw it not as a wish, but as a fact in progress. From that day forward, my time had a destination. My effort had a channel. My life had a cause. Understand this, your definite purpose must not be something small or safe. It must be so compelling that it pulls you out of bed with energy. It must excite you, stretch you, demand more from you than who you were the day before. Anything less will not awaken the deeper parts of your spirit. You must want it with such intensity that the world feels incomplete until it becomes real. When you identify your purpose, make it specific. Do not say, I want success. Define success. Do not say, I want more money. Say how much, by when, and why. The universe does not respond to maybes. It responds to commitment. The more clarity you give your purpose, the more quickly it begins to shape the contours of your life. Now, with that purpose set, your morning takes on a new meaning. You are no longer simply waking up. You are initiating a mission. You are stepping into a cause larger than comfort. There is urgency now, direction. The mind loves this kind of clarity. When it knows where to go, it begins finding the path. Your thoughts align. Your focus sharpens. Your inner resistance fades. There is a quiet power in knowing exactly what you're waking up to pursue. Let others scroll aimlessly, complain about the time, or hit the snooze button again. That is the routine of the average. But you were not born for average. You were born to do something deliberate, intentional, and great. And that begins the moment you rise. Every morning is an audition for the future you desire. The habits you enact in those first waking minutes determine whether your life is led by design or by default. To begin this habit, do not rely on motivation. Rely on decision. The decision to rise with purpose must be made once and honored daily. Write your purpose on a card and place it beside your bed. Speak it before you leave your room. Feel it in your chest as you stand. Let your first thoughts not be of convenience or comfort, but of conquest. Let your first action be one of declaration, not hesitation. And then move. Begin your day already in pursuit. When you wake with a definite purpose, time bends to your will. You begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You take actions others delay. You become possessed by clarity. And clarity is a force that compels reality to respond. The mind that begins the day without a goal becomes food for distraction. It becomes reactive, uncertain, and vulnerable to the whims of the world. But the mind that begins the day with a goal, a clear, vivid, emotionally charged purpose, is already victorious. It does not beg for progress. It commands it. It does not wait for energy. It creates it. It does not fear failure. It transforms it each morning. Remind yourself that you are not just waking up, you are stepping into a new opportunity to build the life you've imagined in silence. You are either the master of your mornings or a victim of them. Purpose is not something that finds you. It is something you declare. And when you declare it with full conviction upon waking, you have already won the first and most important battle of the day. The deeper truth, the human mind, the most powerful tool known to man, and yet for many, it remains underutilized, untapped, and misdirected. What we do not realize is that every moment we spend thinking, we are suggesting something to our subconscious. Our thoughts, whether conscious or not, become the seeds that shape our reality. What we affirm, we begin to manifest. And most importantly, the deeper truth, we are the ones who control what our minds affirm. The true power of the mind lies in its ability to be influenced, molded, and directed by suggestion. But it is not the suggestion of others that shapes us. It is the suggestion we make to ourselves. This is the principle of autosuggestion. It is the method by which we communicate directly with our subconscious mind. The deeper truth, planting the seeds of success, confidence, and belief. When you first begin to use autosuggestion, it might feel unnatural, almost forced. But this is the moment of transformation, the bridge between where you are and where you wish to go. We are all creatures of habit, and for years, many have unwittingly fed their minds with negative suggestions. I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. Things never go my way. Over time, these thoughts infiltrate the subconscious, and the result is a life marked by limitation, hesitation, and missed opportunities. The good news is, just as we've conditioned our minds to accept negative suggestions, we can reprogram it to embrace positive ones. Every day, the deeper truth, you wake up with a mind capable of greatness, but also a mind that is constantly listening. When you consciously begin to affirm positive beliefs, the deeper truth, your mind gradually shifts from one of fear and limitation to one of possibility and achievement. Autosuggestion works not only through repetition, but through emotion. The deeper truth, you must not merely say the words. You must feel the truth of them. When you affirm your success, your mind must believe it as though it is already a reality. The most effective way to begin this process is through simple, powerful affirmations. Each morning, as soon as your eyes open, speak your affirmation aloud. It could be something as simple as, I am worthy of success. I am moving toward my goal with every thought, every action, every decision. It could be more specific. I am building a thriving business that serves thousands, and I am taking the steps right now to make it happen. The specific nature of the affirmation matters because it serves as a clear target for your mind to focus on. However, it is not enough to just say these words. When you speak them, feel them with passion. Feel the success in your heart. Imagine the joy of reaching your goal, the pride in your achievements. The deeper truth. The subconscious mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined, and it works relentlessly to bring about what it believes to be true. When you fill it with the certainty of your success, it has no choice but to begin moving in the direction of that belief. Repetition is key to autosuggestion. As you continue to affirm your goals, you create a powerful feedback loop. Your words, when repeated with emotion, become embedded in your subconscious. The subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It does not judge what is planted. It simply nurtures whatever is sown. When you plant the seeds of self-belief, success, and positivity, the subconscious nourishes them and begins to transform your thoughts, your feelings, and eventually your actions. The real secret, however, the deeper truth, lies in emotional intensity. Affirmations are not mere statements of desire, they are declarations of belief. Your affirmations must evoke the feelings of accomplishment, pride, the deeper truth, and satisfaction as if you have already achieved what you are affirming. The more vivid the emotion behind your words, the stronger the effect on your subconscious mind. This is why many successful individuals recommend affirmations that resonate deeply with you. Words that stir your soul and make your heart race with excitement. It is not about repetition alone. It is about living, breathing, and believing those words as your new truth. Take a moment each day to close your eyes and visualize yourself already living the reality you desire. Picture it in full detail. The sounds, the colors, the deeper true feelings. Picture yourself succeeding, thriving, becoming exactly who you were meant to be. As you repeat your affirmations, envision yourself walking the path you've already laid out for your life. The deeper truth. Let these thoughts and images sink deep into your subconscious, so that every part of your being is aligned with your purpose and your dreams. The power of autosuggestion is that it bypasses the conscious mind's tendency to doubt and question. It directly communicates with the subconscious, where all habits and beliefs are formed. Over time, the subconscious mind begins to accept these new beliefs as facts. And as these new beliefs take root, they begin to transform the way you see the world, how you respond to challenges, and how you act toward your goals. The subconscious will guide your decisions, influence your interactions, and direct you toward the resources and opportunities that align with your affirmations. But be wary of one thing: inconsistency. Autosuggestion is most powerful when practiced daily with unwavering commitment. The mind responds to repetition, and if your affirmations are only occasional, or if you allow doubt or negativity to infiltrate your thoughts, you weaken the force of the suggestion. It is the unwavering daily commitment to positive self-talk and affirmation that builds momentum. Each day you affirm your goal, you strengthen the neural pathways that support your success. Each day you create a new reality in your mind, a reality that, sooner or later, will be mirrored by the world around you. While others may complain about circumstances, you will see them as stepping stones. Where others see failure, you will see lessons. Autosuggestion builds not just belief, it builds resilience. It enables you to overcome obstacles with ease because you are grounded in your own self-belief, driven by the affirmations you speak into existence. In this process, you are not just repeating words. You are taking command of your life, shaping your destiny with every affirmation. And as with any skill, the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Affirmations are not a short-term tool. They are a lifelong habit. The habit of consciously controlling your thoughts, molding them into the image of your success, and speaking that image into existence. The deeper truth. The mind is an artist, and the life you are living is the canvas. What you picture in your mind, what you truly see with vivid clarity, is what you will eventually create in the world. Our most powerful tool for achieving success is not the physical actions we take alone, but the ability to see our success before it manifests. This is the true secret to mastering your destining visualization. The deeper truth. The art of seeing the end result clearly in your mind's eye, believing it to be real, and then aligning your actions with that vision. The deeper truth. It is said that all great achievers begin with a clear mental picture of what they wish to accomplish. The key to success is not just knowing what you want, but seeing it with every fiber of your being. The deeper truth. You must begin every morning, every action, every step with a crystal clear image of your goal already achieved when you visualize your success. The deepest, you are not merely daydreaming. You are actively programming your mind for the outcome you desire. The mind does not distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is real. To the subconscious, the deeper truth. The image you hold in your mind is just as true as the world you touch with your senses. The power of this truth cannot be overstated. Whatever you can see clearly in your mind's eye, you can bring into physical reality. Your mind is a magnet for the ideas, the people, and the opportunities that align with your vision. When you see the end result in your mind, the deeper truth, you send out a signal that attracts exactly what you need to make it happen. This is the principle of creative visualization. It is not a mere exercise in wishful thinking. It is a deliberate and purposeful act of mental creation. If you can visualize yourself achieving your goal with the same certainty as you would the sunrise tomorrow, your mind will start working in harmony with that belief. The images you hold will influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions in such a way that they automatically move you toward your desired outcome. To begin this process, find a quiet space every morning where you can focus completely on your vision. Close your eyes and picture your success in full detail. See it, feel it, and experience it as if it has already occurred. It is important to go beyond the basic outline of your goal and dive into the sensory richness of the experience. What does your success look like? The deeper truth. What does it feel like? What do you hear, smell, or taste? Engage all your senses, for the more real you make the experience in your mind, the stronger the imprint on your subconscious. You are the director of this mental movie. The more vivid you make your vision, the more powerful the results. If your goal is to build a successful business, imagine yourself in the office or workspace you desire. Feel the pride of completing your work, interacting with clients, seeing your products or services make an impact. If your goal is financial freedom, picture yourself handling the money you want to accumulate. The deeper truth, enjoying the lifestyle that wealth brings and feeling the sense of security and freedom it provides. Your imagination is the key to unlocking the door of possibility. The deeper truth, it is through this process that you give shape to your future and lay the foundation for your success. Every time you engage in this mental practice, the deeper truth, you reinforce the belief that what you desire is already in progress, that the future you've envisioned is waiting for you to step into it. And with that belief comes the confidence to take inspired action. The mind does not only create images of success, it begins to create the path to it. The more you visualize your end result, the clearer the steps become. The decisions you need to make, the actions you need to take, and the obstacles you will need to overcome are all revealed through your visualization practice. Visualization also serves to strengthen your faith. When you can see, feel, and experience your goal in your mind, the deeper truth, you are training your subconscious to believe that it is inevitable. Faith is not blind belief. It is the knowing that your goal is already on its way. When you engage in daily visualization, you cultivate that knowing within yourself, reinforcing your belief that what you have imagined is just as real as the moment you're currently living. It is crucial to note that visualization is not a passive act. It is an active, dynamic process. You must visualize with intensity, with passion, with an unwavering belief that the end result is yours for the taking. When you see your goal, feel your success, the deeper truth, and engage your emotions in the process, your mind becomes aligned with the forces necessary to bring that vision into reality. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, the deeper truth, and every action you take will then be in harmony with that vision, propelling you toward the end result. A major mistake many people make is to visualize without aligning their actions. Visualization is a tool for setting the direction, but it is the daily effort and discipline that will turn your vision into reality. To create what you see, you must back it with action. The mental imagery provides the map. Your actions are the steps that bring you closer to your destination. However, without the mental picture, without the clear vision of what you seek, the actions will be scattered, without focus. The mental image is the force that directs your actions, guiding you in the right direction with unwavering clarity. Furthermore, your vision must be nurtured every day. Success does not come from a single visualization session. It is the consistency and dedication to holding that vision day after day, through every challenge and obstacle. The more consistently you see your goal, the stronger your commitment becomes. The more you visualize your success, the more your subconscious works to create it. When setbacks or doubts arise, your visualization acts as a shield, protecting you from negative thoughts that would otherwise derail your progress. You can see the end result clearly, and that vision becomes your anchor. No matter how the circumstances shift or what challenges arise, you know that your success is inevitable because you have already seen it in your mind. In the end, visualization is not merely a tool for achieving your goal. It is the foundation of your success. It is the bridge between the life you live now and the life you are destined to create. Every time you close your eyes and visualize your end result, you are reaffirming your power to shape your future. The deeper truth, when you see it, feel it, and believe it, you begin to align your entire being with the success you envision. And the universe in turn will align with you, bring in the resources, the people, the deeper truth, and the opportunities that are needed to manifest that vision into the world. The deeper truth. Fear is a force that grips the paralyzing it, clouding judgment and preventing action. It is a natural instinct, a primal reaction embedded in the human experience. But it is not a force that should govern your life. It is not something to be feared, rather, it is something to be understood, confronted, and conquered. The path to success is not without its shadows, but to allow fear to dictate your course is to surrender to the unknown without ever having taken the first step toward greatness. And so, to master your life, you must learn to choose faith over fear, to allow faith to be your guiding force in the face of the unknown. Faith is the counterbalance to fear, the antidote to the paralysis it causes. The deeper truth. Faith is the belief in something greater than the obstacles you face. It is the conviction that success is possible even in the face of challenges, and that your purpose will unfold regardless of the doubts or setbacks that arise. Where fear says, you can't, faith says, you can and you will. Where fear breeds hesitation, faith breeds courage. And it is this courage that will move you forward when everything around you seems uncertain. At its core, faith is not blind belief. It is the unwavering certainty in your own ability to rise above challenges, the deeper truth, to grow through adversity, and to reach the destination you have set for yourself. Faith is not about wishing or hoping for things to change. It is about knowing, deep within your being, That success is inevitable because you have already made the commitment to achieve it. Faith allows you to move forward with confidence, even when the path is unclear. The deeper truth, because you trust that the right steps will reveal themselves as you continue to take action. Fear, on the other hand, clouds the mind. The deeper truth, it distorts perception and prevents action by convincing you that the unknown is dangerous. It tells you that failure is imminent, that the risks are too great, and that you are not equipped to handle the challenges ahead. It paralyzes the mind with doubts, making the journey feel overwhelming before it has even begun. Fear is a liar, and its primary weapon is uncertainty. It thrives in the space of doubt and self-limitation, often convincing you that you are not worthy, not capable, or not ready. But it is through action, through moving in spite of fear, that you conquer it. In every moment of uncertainty, you must make a choice to either let fear dominate or to choose faith as your foundation. The way to rise above fear is not to avoid it, but to act despite it. Fear will always be present, but it does not have to control you. What you must understand is that fear and faith cannot coexist. The more you choose faith, the more the power of fear diminishes. When you begin your day with faith in your purpose, the foundation of your actions changes. Faith in your ability, your purpose, and your potential allows you to face any challenge with clarity and resolve. It transforms hesitation into confidence and uncertainty into conviction. Each decision, no matter how small, becomes empowered by this faith. The faith that you will find the answers, the deeper truth, the faith that you will meet the right people, the faith that your hard work will bear fruit. This is the fuel that powers you forward, giving you the courage to act when others might hesitate. The fear is often linked to the unknown. It thrives when we are uncertain about the future. But when you have a definite purpose, a clear vision, and an unwavering belief in your ability to achieve it, the unknown becomes an exciting challenge rather than an intimidating obstacle. With faith, you no longer fear what is ahead. You welcome it, because you know that every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to get closer to your goal. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity for triumph. And with each step, your faith in yourself and your vision strengthens. It is important to remember that faith does not mean the absence of fear. It means choosing to act in spite of fear. It means making a commitment to your success, even when doubts arise. Every great success story is built on the foundation of faith. Faith in a purpose, faith in one's abilities, and faith in the process of growth. Those who have achieved greatness did not avoid fear. They moved through it. They chose to walk forward, one step at a time, even when the road ahead was unclear. The path to success is not a straight line. It is filled with challenges, with moments of doubt, and with obstacles that will test your resolve. But it is during these moments that your faith must be the strongest. When fear rises, faith must rise higher. When the road becomes difficult, the deeper truth, faith must propel you forward, reminding you that you are capable, that your goal is worth every effort, and that your purpose will not be denied. You see, faith is a decision. The deeper it is not something that happens passively. It requires action, requires trust. It requires you to move forward with the certainty that, regardless of the challenges ahead, you will succeed because you are willing to face your fears and push through them. As you continue on your journey toward success, you will encounter fear at every turn. But the key to overcoming it is simply to choose faith over fear every time. Trust in your abilities, trust in the process, trust in the vision you have for your life. When you do, fear will lose its grip on you, and you will begin to see every obstacle not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. In the end, it is faith that moves mountains. Faith that turns dreams into reality. The deeper truth, faith that transforms obstacles into opportunities. And it is this faith that will ultimately lead you to the success you seek. Success is not a product of mere wishful thinking or a fleeting stroke of luck. It is the result of deliberate, organized effort, a blueprint crafted with purpose and executed with precision. Having a dream, the deeper truth. A vision or a goal is the starting point, but without a clear, actionable plan to bring that vision to life, your dreams remain nothing more than fantasies. The deeper truth. It is through organized planning that you give structure to your aspirations, and it is through immediate action that you begin to turn those plans into tangible results. The deeper process of organized planning starts with clarity. It begins with a deep understanding of what you truly desire, why you desire it, and how you intend to make it happen. Without this clarity, the path forward remains shrouded in uncertainty, and your efforts will be scattered, unfocused, and inefficient. To achieve anything of value, you must first be crystal clear about your goal. Once you know what you want, it is time to break it down into actionable steps. Small, manageable tasks that will gradually lead you to your destination. A plan without structure is little more than a vague hope. It is easy to say, I want to be successful, but true success demands a clear strategy. This strategy must be organized, broken down into specific tasks that can be prioritized and scheduled. Each task must be aligned with the overarching goal, ensuring that every step you take is contributing to the larger picture. This means creating a timeline, setting milestones, and establishing measurable outcomes. The deeper truth, each day, each week, each month must be intentionally planned so that you can monitor your progress and adjust your course when necessary. The key to organized planning is consistency. Success is not achieved through sporadic bursts of effort, but through persistent, focused action. This means that every single day, you are taking steps toward your goal, no matter how small they may seem at the time. It is the cumulative effect of consistent, deliberate action that will bring you closer to your desired outcome. A clear plan allows you to make daily decisions with confidence, ensuring that you remain on course even when distractions arise. Once your plan is in place, the next crucial step is to take immediate action. Planning without execution is merely a dream. It is not enough to have a roadmap if you are unwilling to follow it. Action is the force that brings plans to life, and without it, the deeper, carefully crafted strategy remains just a collection of ideas. The deep truth. The most successful individuals do not hesitate when it comes to taking action. They understand that the only way to move closer to their goal is to begin. Immediate action requires courage. It takes courage to act before you feel fully prepared, to step into the unknown with only your plan as a guide. It takes courage to trust that your plan is solid, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. The deeper truth. Fear often paralyzes individuals, causing them to delay or avoid taking the first step. But the truth is, perfection is a myth. There is no such thing as the perfect time or the perfect conditions to start. The best time to take action is now, at this very moment. Every day you delay is another day you remain stuck, waiting for the ideal conditions that may never come. The power of immediate action lies in momentum. When you begin to act, even in small ways, you create a positive feedback loop. Action breeds more action. Each step you take builds confidence, strengthens your resolve, and brings you closer to your goal. It is easy to become overwhelmed by the enormity of a task, but by taking one small step at a time, you make the journey manageable. Every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to your destination. One of the most important aspects of taking immediate action is the willingness to learn and adapt. Not every step you take will lead you directly to success. There will be setbacks, missteps, and failures along the way. But these are not signs to stop. They are opportunities to learn, grow, and refine your approach. Immediate action does not mean rushing blindly forward. It means committing to the process, staying flexible, and adjusting as you go. Success is rarely a straight line. The deeper truth, it is a series of iterations, refinements, and adjustments. The key is to continue taking action, learning from your experiences, and moving forward with purpose. It is also essential to recognize that the best plans are not they're flexible. Life rarely unfolds exactly as we expect it, and while a plan provides structure, it should never be so fixed that it stifles creativity or adaptation. Your plan should evolve as you learn more about the process and the challenges you face. Being organized means having a framework to work within, but also the wisdom to adjust that framework when necessary. Flexibility within a well-organized structure is a vital skill for long-term success. As you take immediate action, it is important to hold yourself accountable. Accountability is the bridge between planning and execution. It ensures that your plans are not just aspirations, but are actively pursued. You must hold yourself to the highest standard of responsibility, taking ownership of both your actions and results. If you fall short, you must recognize that it is not the plan that failed, but the execution. The plan is your guide, but it is up to you to bring it to life. The most successful individuals are those who, when faced with obstacles, do not falter in their pursuit of action. They understand that the road to success is paved with challenges, but they also know that every obstacle presents an opportunity to learn and grow. With each setback, the deeper truth, they reevaluate their approach and adjust their plan, but they never stop moving forward. They take immediate action because they know that without action, progress is impossible. A powerful way to ensure consistent action is to break your larger goal into smaller, achievable tasks. By focusing on one task at a time, you avoid feeling overwhelmed by the scope of your vision. The deeper truth, each task becomes a manageable piece of the puzzle, and as you complete them, you create momentum. These smaller tasks provide a sense of accomplishment. The deeper truth, and that sense of accomplishment drives you to continue taking action. The feeling of success, no matter how small, is the fuel that keeps the engine running. The process of organized planning and immediate action is the cornerstone of success. The plan provides the map. Action is the vehicle that drives you toward your goal. Both must work together in harmony. A plan without action is simply a collection of ideas, and action without planning is a series of random movements. But when you combine the two, when you organize your efforts and take immediate, the deeper truth, the purposeful action, you create a powerful force capable of achieving extraordinary results. The deeper truth, success is rarely achieved in isolation. It is not the result of a single individual's efforts, but rather the combined energy creativity. The deeper truth and intellect of a group of like-minded individuals working together toward a common goal. This is the essence of the mastermind principle, the deeper truth. The understanding that two or more people working in harmony toward a mutual goal can create a power greater than the sum of their individual efforts. The principle of the mastermind is a fundamental truth that unlocks the power of collective intelligence, collaboration, and synergy. When individuals come together in a spirit of cooperation and mutual support, their combined efforts lead to greater achievement than they could ever accomplish alone. The mastermind principle is rooted in the idea that the human mind is capable of extraordinary feats when aligned with others. The power of the mastermind group lies in its ability to tap into the collective knowledge and experience of each member, pooling resources, ideas, and expertise to solve problems and innovate solutions. The deeper truth. When you surround yourself with individuals who share your vision and bring different perspectives, talents, and strengths to the table, the deeper truth, you are able to leverage the unique qualities of each person to propel yourself forward. The collective energy of a mastermind group creates a dynamic environment in which each member contributes to the success of the whole. The strength of the mastermind group lies in its diversity. Each member brings a unique set of experiences, skills, and insights that enhance the group's problem-solving capabilities. When individuals with different perspectives come together, the group is able to see challenges from multiple angles and develop creative solutions that would not have been possible with only one point of view. A mastermind group is a fertile ground for innovation. The deeper truth, where ideas are exchanged, refined, and tested, leading to breakthroughs that would otherwise be unattainable. The power of collaboration allows each member to benefit from the combined wisdom of the group, enabling them to make more informed decisions and achieve their goals with greater efficiency. The mastermind is not just about pooling knowledge. It is about creating a network of support. Success is not just about intellect or talent, but also about having the resilience to persist in the face of challenges. A mastermind group provides a sense of accountability, encouragement, the deeper truth, and motivation that can carry each member through difficult times. When one member faces a setback, the group provides the support needed to overcome obstacles and stay focused on the goal. This support network creates an environment where each member feels empowered, inspired, and encouraged to push beyond their limits. The mastermind principle operates on the idea that when individuals work together, the deeper truth, their collective efforts create a force that is far greater than the sum of their individual parts. Each member brings their own unique energy, ideas, and insights to the table, which leads to exponential growth and development. The energy that flows between mastermind members creates a powerful force of momentum, driving the group toward its shared goal. When members collaborate, the deeper truth, they not only share their ideas, but also their enthusiasm, passion, and commitment to success. This shared energy amplifies the impact of each individual's efforts. The deeper truth, creating a collective drive that propels the group forward. One of the most important aspects of a mastermind group is the synergy that arises when members work together. The deeper truth. Synergy occurs when the collective energy of the group creates results that exceed what each individual could have achieved on their own. In a mastermind group, the sum of the group's efforts is greater than the individual contributions. The group's energy fuels the creativity and productivity of its members, leading to greater innovation, problem solving, and success. The deeper truth, the synergy created by a mastermind group enhances the group's ability to overcome challenges, stay focused on the goal, and make continuous progress toward success. The mastermind group also serves as a platform for growth and personal development. By participating in a mastermind, each member has the opportunity to learn from others, expand their horizons, the deeper truth, and refine their skills. The exchange of knowledge and ideas creates a learning environment in which individuals can grow both professionally and personally. The support and encouragement provided by the group fosters an atmosphere of trust and collaboration, where each member feels safe to share their experiences, challenges, and aspirations. This environment of mutual respect and trust enables individuals to step outside their comfort zones, take risks, and push beyond their perceived limitations. In a mastermind group, the deeper truth, the power of influence, is also magnified. The members of the group not only contribute their expertise and energy, but they also hold each other accountable for their actions. The deeper truth, this accountability ensures that each member stays focused on their goals and follows through on their commitments. When individuals in the group are held accountable for their progress, deeper truth, they are more likely to take consistent, deliberate action toward their objectives. The mastermind group becomes a source of motivation and inspiration. The deeper truth, keeping each member on track and ensuring that they continue to move forward, even when faced with challenges. The benefits of a mastermind group are not limited to the group itself. The deeper truth, the individuals who participate in mastermind groups often experience significant personal and professional growth as a result of their involvement. The support, encouragement, the deeper truth, and knowledge shared within the group power individuals to take bolder actions, make more informed decisions, and achieve their goals more efficiently. Deeper truth, the mastermind group acts as a catalyst for personal transformation, helping members unlock their full potential and tap into their inner power. To establish a successful mastermind group, it is essential to bring together individuals who share a common vision, values, and commitment to growth. The group must be composed of people who are willing to support and challenge one another in equal measure. The deeper truth, each member must be open to giving and receiving feedback, sharing their knowledge, and working toward the collective goal. A successful mastermind group is built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared desire to succeed. The mastermind principle is not a theory. It is a practical tool that can be applied to achieve tangible results. By leveraging the collective intelligence, creativity, and support of a mastermind group, individuals can overcome obstacles, solve problems, and achieve their goals with greater efficiency and success. The mastermind group creates a dynamic, supportive environment in which each member can thrive and achieve their highest potential. It is a powerful force for growth, innovation, and achievement, providing the energy, insights, and motivation needed to reach the pinnacle of success. The journey to success is not a solitary endeavor, nor is it one that can be achieved by simply wishing for it. The principles outlined: having a clear purpose, faith over fear, organized planning, immediate action, and the strength of a mastermind group create a foundation upon which great achievements are built. These principles work together, the deeper truth, interwoven into a fabric of growth, resilience, and unwavering commitment. The morning routine that can change your life starts with a clear vision of what you want to accomplish. The deeper truth, it requires a disciplined approach to creating organized plans backed by the belief in your own potential. It demands that you face fear with faith. The deeper truth, not allowing doubts to hold you back, but trusting in your ability to persevere. And when you align yourself with others who share your vision, you magnify the power of collaboration and support, creating a network that propels you forward. Success is a series of intentional steps built on a foundation of consistency, action, and adaptability. It is the result of hard work, persistence, the deeper truth, and the courage to take action in the face of uncertainty. Each of these principles empowers you to not only envision your dreams, but to bring them into reality, one step at a time. By integrating these principles into your daily life, you create a pathway to fulfillment, growth, and the ultimate achievement of your personal and professional goals. Your morning routine is the key to unlocking the potential within you. And when you approach each day with purpose, clarity, and the drive to take action, you set yourself up for a life of extraordinary success.